Sanders, White House wants clean budget deal as blame game begins. A broader deal is looking increasingly unlikely before Friday's deadline. Lawmakers are returning to Washington on Tuesday, apparently no closer to resolving differences on the budget with just 4 days to go before a government shutdown. White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders told reporters Tuesday that the administration remained optimistic despite major deterioration over the weekend in progress on a deal after President Donald Trump rejected a bipartisan immigration proposal. "We definitely want to get a deal done on the budget. We want a clean budget deal," Sanders said. "I think a number of prominent Democrats have come out and said that they don't feel like attaching DACA to the budget deal is a good idea, and hopefully we'll stick to that, and we'll get something done." Democratic leaders have been cagey about whether they would force a shutdown over DACA, the Obama-era Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program that protects certain young immigrants from deportation if a replacement isn't agreed to by the Friday spending deadline. Trump announced in September he was canceling the program, but gave lawmakers a 6-month window to come up with a legislative replacement. Nor have negotiators reached a deal on long-term spending, as they hoped to do when they passed yet another stopgap funding bill in December, and it's unlikely that they will be able to craft a bill that could get through by Friday's midnight deadline. GOP leaders are preparing for yet another continuing resolution to buy more time, but it's not clear if they will convince a majority of their own conference in the House to support another short-term bill, nor that they will convince Democrats to come on board. Meanwhile, both sides have been laying the groundwork to blame the other if talks fail and the government shuts down. On Tuesday, Sanders told reporters Trump is worried that Democrats' unwillingness to actually put the country ahead of their party is what's stalling things from moving forward, whether it's the budget or it's a deal on DACA. And she said Trump's use of a vulgar term last week to describe certain countries did not derail negotiations over the budget and immigration, but that Democrats were using it as an excuse to deny Trump a victory. "I think they're using DACA as an excuse not to help this president get something accomplished, which I think it's a sad day for our country, that they're willing to throw away the progress and negotiations and not make big steps that we need to happen."